Ayo, and which a king moth kudaldun. How are you? Let me know. I think it's better now. 68 people, and yet I could not get the message across. Which a king moth koi beping. Show a banjam tongmonjang. First, I need to apologize to those who may not have the moment to listen to this. I will be broadcasting this in Dinka. And I'm sorry to those who may miss out. And the intention is that there's nothing beyond just trying to elaborate something and try to articulate it in a way that the audience that are going to get this message will then have the ability to pass it over. And you know the limitation of the technology that we have is not able to auto-translate. So there are chances that we will not be able to have some subtitles in English or in other languages. But next time I will try my best to be able to articulate this also in other languages, so a lot of South Sudanese can be beneficiaries. Or I may be trying my best as well to host people who will be able to share the same platform as me to communicate this message or the same message out. So ahead of time, I apologize. Lenas alma besma luga deba den معلش أنا كان بكلم بلغتين ولا ثلاثة لغة لكن عربي بتاعي كده شوية كاب ما قادر نتكلم سياسة باللغة بتاعي ده. العربي عندي ده اللي ده بتاع موية ما بتاع سياسة ولا بتاع any other forums. So معلش لأنه ناس بعدين بمشي حتى قال كيف يعني زول ده داير يتكلم بالعربي وما بعرف هو ماله. So it is better that I use the language that I understand properly, even though I understand English. I would prefer talking now on this topic in Dinka. But I will make sure next time it is actually addressed in English. So, but I have to hear the platform of somebody. So, Malish. We call the ping. We checking mot katin ba tau bi kuna nong to bana jal ben lue le gwana randa kulda. Ko we chake ke mot na Ajak Deng Chiengkou. Ku topic ban jam e cha gor nia. Ku ke cha gor win. E cha lue chi mana de yen nang ke ban jam tin. Ku ke ban jam tin we ban jam tene jieng. In particular ku jala ko win to pani Junuba Sudan ya. Benang tun bene kege do pinga ma because war kan a journalist anche jam war winter and they can a journalist, but now anche tau into the position where I want to talk on issues directly without fear or favor of anybody. And the reason why I do that is that koi topani University Sudan, we are missing the point ne kajuch. Watch a lor chu diera pay lor win toke ye lor blame game, and that's why chan jam ne kulala yena nan kuye batich ku kuye ba kar batich kar batich ko ke Junuba Sudan. We ko ping with the please help me back in about here. I want to is late tang ko Australia ko America anin ko Australia anin now we ko to Juba we ka deal ping. I think there's enough people in Juba, 70,000 people lato Juba ke and followed. So I think this will be very interesting to you. Question ne karbati ku kenan a topic, open topic, and I need you to pay close attention. Chan chibla loma labate thin ko reno bala lom ku bakat wene yen. I need you to bapping up yet. Chan enan chirani are supported and chiran Kiir Mayardit and chiran anybody. Kwanche chirani are supported ki koikene ane wet. Whether it by wala ta no ke koikene ane ke chol wet. So dubula lom na era anun to ke ni jam ko dula lela le ye na o jaga jal ko chen walk or a jaga je chikoro walk or no. ache yene te deken the Kiir Mayardit, Riek Machar, and every vice president in South Sudan, they have enough supporters, so they don't need a lot of supporters like us. Or if they do, then you have to qualify why you need that person. Kuban jam tinike e kedi loirot ku ke cha takich kwa ban we ji kan jera kokol yongo cha en cha jam tin we te lo bena no mkolon cha lo Kenya ku e we te cha thirot ku le yen wo ko wo ko pan Junub Sudan rani chol Kiir Mayardit ke ye banya bai yen ka yen wo chin lum ku le ku yen ka riok bai ye chena de ke yen riok bai to na ye yen riok 50%. Then the question kor kubu thiero ko wo ko pan Junub Sudan is that yen riok another 50%. Rander yok 50% ne ka wiec bu kor wo te di go yok e kre Kiir Mayardit. But kicha jala, let's assume that a child will ke Kiir ga yok, let's assume that ke cho cha lwele kene when I went to Kenya kulwar chen ben Kiir chen ben amad climate change na jalo ko ju cha jagwero hotel chen ben chen yitin e nyu chen other dignitaries ko ke bon Hancock, and then the officers from the embassy kujala ko bo apparently goran ben ki amot in Juba Sudan. I thought that people were going there because be supported kube moth because yen ben pin lay e be moth kube jal ke pial gop kube duk bai ke na I'm a journalist, so journalists so they pay attention to a lot of things. Alar gu jako yu ke yen lwela nang project diena kor bi kira kor beting lwer nga gan ran SPLM woka to Nairobi lwer an ran ken nga ke loka yangde, and they need a support nang den kor ke ben ke den lo loy gwara antun ko ka kuma jati kula. Is this what you go through every now and then? Go lwele wala. Okay, so all of us ko a citizen ke Junuba Sudan, wherever te chiki latin ka te chi officer kuma chen latin ayoku deal o chimana de karan walk with deal handed some money. Is that true? Golwele you got to know. Or maybe kay concept on SPLA on its all masadat yen chibaya kumai. Go jalwele yen kan you got it right. Golwele okay. Cause then the question korkubu jal theoretic. Eke karba bay kenan korba 50% Kiir Mayardit kan year kujala ku keda kedu yin ku kedia because yin an jam ku yin jam akor ku benga kede kan ting because we ran bena chinan ken kiri okay lo la ka chikir lekin akor ku bu keda kan ben yo ke yo ngwa ku yen ka ba kan year for the next 10 to 20 minutes ta wi pin ke ne citizen pa ni Junuba Sudan pel ku we kir e ku wa yin ku we randa to bai pa ni Junuba Sudan na chu jal ti cha lo ku chu yo. Yes, there is a reason and around bijam koi win ki pie cha belula no Jack. Don't do that. Ayoku watch because of Kir. No. Because nan kina kuma lawyer piatin ga yen waka bu watch, then that is wrong argument. A che right argument. Because the dan chi Kir Mayardit be yoku lwele yen chwer na kikira yoku lwele kwal kaka ngek ka dakan kwil. No, or na chi ki lwele kwal ke kwane chi pio nang ba kwal kan kwil. No dan chi kwil. Manatu that counter the argument that kon kuki lum yin you believe that nang chi kira chilo. Wetcha teaching the lata ye ka chanjal ti gula okay. On chana kini chana bu observe gula okay, I want to ask another question. I want to investigate more. Tinang ko since 2014 anche diary tinang walk away ko ko pani University Sudan. Ku dai chan dai jam ci mana de yen. On ko to ke ton 214 ken relatives ken ke jala kuma ich. Go ku kir go man. Kira loy kra che ko ko chop. Ko ke chen ko ken chop ya 213 go kir man kira ko chop. Now you ka gande non no ko on get it up to 216 217 218. Kin yo ran ke jam ku la kuma de Kiir Mayardit ya korap. Now wa lo relatives ken le ke dua kuma lo ko ku bere ko bere ke ko ken chop go ko war na ko ke jidunga kuma je 213 214 215 216. Ke ka ke real supporters ke Kiir Mayardit amit pio they were everything. Na ber kilo indur ku bere ye wer ko wa to be wer ke to thin ku be ko ke to thin bi ben yu go ko ke be go ko war ken ko ken gla kuma go le kire jala benyamin ku ber ko war ke chi ko ken gla thin e ken ko ken ge jal ber ko no kire ben a ben right because they were chop or a wallen chop or a molen chop. Then the question is he the problem? Na jara ti ku jal ti ku le bar. Na to take example ana wulan dia. To ke minister or ana my auntie or ana my uncle ke minister my niner ke minister. Aka ne cha gor. Nong to we ministry de. Ken ministry de Kiir Mayardit. Ken presidency. Yena lo londa piat. Aka guru ji kali go gulum tinan koi win to ke revenue authority. They have the border. Anang border anomaly. Anang border nadapal. That the non border at Kaya. Ke koi ke without will be boy Juba. They got the money that is coming from the border. Now tike kulele baka da cha ke di cha ke yik. Cha ke di cha ke yik as a counter to kiro wochi Juba. Ika lera alwel kule no chin hut chu ke yik. Then the question is low no. Kika arbalwele tene contribution of individuals to the failure of South Sudan. Now lawing in Palpini Kulori is Africa. Until 2005, koi ke ching South Sudanese ke ching ela de ke chol high rise on it and ke ela de ke piat era ne ching Komorok era ne ching Sosi era ne ching Ngumu kujala ra ne ching kujala koi diang ke ching Kalilesho kane Labington. Now Lord, it was difficult a change jadekanang pan South Sudanese to Karen by 2005 or 2004 2000 but now we have those families. Ache beke Kiir Mayardit, ache beke Riek Machar, ache beke Kataban Dengai, ache beke Waniga. Then the question is, ke junior officers ke yigo kuyerti ya Iran kulele bar 100,000 ka 60,000 ka $30,000 yinka would jur Kenya a year. Kaya won't they own getting $1,000 or more than $2,000. What do you do? Young yellow if you are an employee of the government. Young yellow, what grade at the civil service grading system? The animal engaged manini serving the country is getting less than $200. You are able to afford paying it. on le bedom would be you $3,000 a month. What is your contribution to Yigo Pani University Sudan? Now, lawyer bay koika lekan be koito in the Western world, abelokulel no. Ajak, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You find it man to in pan air because the chiakuma lawyer pianiality and gain blue. No, it doesn't work that way too. Pana kuma ba it and take example wa lawyer and can era to can lui tanga kuma. And a dome maya dia. Na cha dome maya dia ne kabanu ndi jala jur. In kaban jala in kaban me dien cham tina bayuk. In kaban chat, it is up to me. Ba wu chien ka ba ka take ye wu chien ban ka pir. Ba ka take a good ba another 2 weeks ba bandot. If I don't do that, I can way out. I will not survive. Then the question is, Iran ye jor ku yin induma kuma Kiir Mayardit de yin maya. Lekin yin in the kin in hotel wo pay wo ka kuma. What is your contribution to Mushakil ke Junuba Sudan? What is your contribution in that regard? Ye cherke yongo iya. Na bere la bene ya ka kuwe bere da e koke ya. Ki chan jam tin wene ya. Ka in ordinary citizen. You take example now SPLM ko Chiengkou dwara latit. Ko chalo and everybody was jumping SPLM oye. SPLM oye. And then if you ask that person, Nigela Duonich, take example, I saw it in Bor, I saw it in Bargazal. Do you have running water in your village? No. Do you have a school built by the Akuma, the Junuba Sudan? No. Nong to chin member of parliament to chin teach from the SPLM. Nong to chin teach kulwele manila duba wabe chienko dal hatite. Apia de ngochaloi. Yeni rane ya yidu. Because in ku yidu lekin ayog yina dear, ka yin dear, yini riok baaya. You are destroying that too. Because nani in kilo indolo nani ki lere SPLA okay. Kayin teach by take example. MP do go ya you take example. MP do go ya Mokwenluet or MP do go ya ranchi maybe Alena Yenya Leo or any other person. In MP do. This MP is coming back to your village. Could be ukulele yinta walanti the yiko. Tawalanti the yiko yin. Kuka korba dier kulele SPLM moye chaman wara cha tingbor. Koito wote. Koito wote achin hoken wumke achin wale wak biya ku chia kumabay. Na chok cho nang tu un bene ke ka ken wo ja kachin wal chia kumagabe be ko cha go ke na go ka pial. Lekin chan na war ke boku chinga ko da latit. Kulele ya danial kulele SPLM kuma betana. Okay. Ya kuma betana chiro to ben ti yin chan e yidu ken e yidu. Ki lere ro ki one ye garang mabiyo lwela. A ye garang mabiyo lwel kulele wek. E garang mabira atem. Banya SPLM. Ku Kiir Mayardit. Ku waniga. Ku kwal manyang juk. E yikulwela. Wachi tar wane jalaba wachi tar wane rantit go. Na long to dunde chine piang tin ga yenin kina longa in kin ki SPLM lwela kache ping. A ye diktor John lwel kulele wachi tar wane jalaba. Yen wak tar wane akuma. Akuma to shumal. Akuma Japan mama ni Mary. Na on ber suara dahab ber ben. Golwela kachin kichira wana chini Mary chachop. Kuchin ki chola inclusive secular government in the north that recognize that koi ko pani Junuba Sudan achin piu ayeneti kala game piu kichir 15 mile ku jolo Dubai ku ka mana tu be chada ka bilo 15 mile ku bela Dubai na lete ka pen ke bichol le lekin ken ku kira war ene na beri bo sade kalmadi ku bo Omar Hassan al-Bashir go le yen until this change in ka ben wo jal jam ko ku ba era war in ka ideology ye garang mabir chol New Sudan ye lwel ku lwel yin ka yin Iran chin piu pandu ku lo bai lo SPLM le ba yomia ka yin bi ati ku lwel an kor piu yong yan chin piu ya ke de pandya an kor bapur yong yan chin security pandya ki le yin ka en ke ter en ke nang mandu ku en ke nak mit kon pane junu ba Sudan na bar ku nyoji piny ku jalina yoge diere ka yin yor dul ku diere ache Kiir Mayardit ke bibi yoge diere a member of parliament nangi ku member of parliament londeke e yogo ku lwela yin ke loindul alwela 2010 by the way 2 million people ka ke lui vote if South Sudan was 11 million come on now it was less than 20% of South Sudan na Iran ben ku yokin ku lwela diere yen chan wobo kwanye election in 2024 ku chiti ku lwela bara ya yiben kwanye nguchaloy na lwela tonga che ne tonga robelo ku tonga chapin akina chaloy kan ka ber thigula tonga bo 2013 lekin from 2005 up to 2013 mio edita red pani Junuba Sudan ku kaja ke kwet wo wa ke to yongo chaloy kulon ne na bijal mai ka inchi idwa chalwel ku yen ke tere you have to understand your rights to stand up kuna chi yedu chi lwel ka in kon in part of the 50% nangri ya pani Junuba Sudan nong to ping we kan I can you guys hear me chaga chanye yen na to we are if you are doing that can you at the end of the day inang a contribution to that jakula bente nang koy war pani Junuba Sudan on whether on leri Kiir Mayardit okay wa leri yi garang mabior okay yi waniga anan ki yigulele especially wane ye wani lwela ngulwela kalam jalaba zaman gaidin figa zaman gaidi zaman turki ja Nasdel Amalena Tamishap. Those people oppress us badly. In Keke Luelwaniga. I remember very well in Mangalatore 1994. Luel Baden lo nimshi Baden fi New Sudan. You as a citizen of South Sudan will stand up and you will ask for your rights. Lekin mapi junti beta bolis wala beta churta wala beta jas bedugak. Ewa ni ga no I remember very well. Alwele yen war jurumatiang na wi bayi dulwele katati. That was his statement. Na wi bajama kaka pani Junuba Sudan ki intat. Na wi bajama kaka pani Sudan ki intat. Na wi bajama ko korba ke chokpin kalwele ne banakin. Yolwe na loku ba yung mia ka yen panda bin lao in bayi do alwel ka yin lao num ka yin pa rana pani Junuba Sudan. Okay, that was a very good argument. Now, na jal ben ku jal dang lom ka yin do askeri. Yen ke ki na ko jaken, yen ke wan mut wulan ku molan ku whatever yen ka chenok. Chan be moten beta Junuba Sudan ben nom nang nom lao. Ben nom lao ku be ajam. Be ajam chi na chin kriye ke be jam panden ku bi de beti na jal ben ku jal dang lo miran che kuma yen dang ku yin che kuma yen riel ke ne beta security ku bar ku jalo indul a che Kiir Mayardit ke chi yo ku le yin lor ku yung mote ni chare ke jam opinion a chin piu ku ka chin giden to ka lum ku mangnom ka lum dang ku nyon nyen ku le tamata ka lem zeda ma tu yini lo kre jalaba war ye jalaba lo inta ga tamul al jalaba kan ga yamal ma tu asa alinde yerane tamish wala ye purung chi topan lawnum inti Kiir Mayardit de chi kon iriok bae because na chiran chirio ran charia kulele yen in che man bae achin yi dun le balwel de retok shut up and stay quiet manatura na charia kuna charia ke yen you have failed the objectives collaboration yen inchi bae in iriok bae che Kiir iriok bae to na lo ni dul juba kulo na jele juba ke in Israel wonto juba kulo ku ta bo pa pe kam yirul ken bor or kam juba ken yirul or kam terkeke or kam bor ken juba ku bar ku ta bo ba you na jele na ku bo randa a normal citizen ku bo kulo wogif mata murbe jay ku jale ti ku la ken chi kir ma yadi lo ya ke checkpoint ya ke ta no ci ga nu ni Junuba Sudan ci lwel yak chak po nya ga taw te gote te kaj wetin no akengu loye yong loyen yin mugdang ku yin loy ke ke lekin ba loy riok ba ga ci ba riok na yezol zai kalam nas ga de gulasa ke chola morgap manene to ke chol summon ti yen loy tin war pan la no maguti ba etene aguti ter war Junuba Sudan ku cha loy ndul ku cha la gwel ku le yin ngek kin cha gwel nang dien cha riok ke ja cha boku ger wara ge ku le yin ngek in wich na ran chi gwel ba ku la lwel rana kich mach aw ben ku nyu ku lwel ke de ne che ke che ne gwel ne boku ti chi en ku gera wal ke bolis meni na ka ba wala ba ke jot ku yet ke lungnum dulu ka bi jala nyu pin boku la ngek nyu jeten ku ngek nyu jeten in ngek jar wedu golda ye ngek gwelu de abi jal jam ku jo yi de lwel achiran te kum to ke ten lekini ki chituol na boran ku gwel ku lwel en chi ngek cha gwel kra lo ku dom ku mach ye ganun jaiwen ye ganun abono chi penal court chi lwel ya no non cultural what they call customary laws ye lwel ya no yela itu legitu wen iran iriok ba ya de ki kar ba lwel ka ku jal ben ku lwel we koy ko pan Junuba Sudan is a collective collective responsibility anan ki ye ben loy ku ki ye koy loy ki ye ben loy ku ki loy koch good ba pana ka wajet Prime Minister ka President pa na America chinyi jongolo rande te dati. Lekin it come down to you in a ban. Ye commissioner, ye police, ye askari, ye ran lu ya ba makta ma kuma yi. Ku changi ay lo ye ki changi ay lo ba yen ke piet yen ke piet Kiir Mayardit. Ku yen ke piet pa ni Junuba Sudan. I will give you example in 1965 Koine Juba massacre. They know that Koine massacred Bor in 1964 and then 1967. And it was carried out by by officers. Lakini bialwelo on kulele yen akuma shumali au katalonas. Akuma je shumali ni gana kwa. Kuna yene na kwa, then the question is, Iran, a one law in a junior officer, will still be blamed on the central government because yen keran ki loy ku yen keran wo yin ka yiga loy. Manatu, our contribution is there ko wa ko. Coming down, tinang ko ka chibe dated because it is analytical presentation. Because I used to direct blame game and all that. So could we evaluate the best example like nang video cha we were TikTok. It was very interesting video. Yolai wala jolalu the changi. I will not talk much about it. But the belief that anong koi che tawo kanim jumana de yen alubalatet or an below korbanyi bit kuba bany ba wel pio or banga ba wel pio. Na jal ko thikulo okay. Yena ka yela loy ba wel kudu ba go kudu loy kunang kida yenga be loy. Who will do it? Kudu ka chugwa loy kudu ra loy. But the question also tinang koy wina deke gola jam ti yen yi jijik. I don't think whether it can be true. But na ye yi jijik kujal koy ke to makta ma banyi kujal ke ti adaka loy ke kene ya. Niar ka ban? Na leran kulera beluel kulwela an ci banya chala tet. Yen yi jijik. Kulwela ka chala tet kuman chane la tet anang ke dien bayok. Iken kene paana ka waje che chol cohesion. And if you are doing that with an intention that anang ke bayok thin, then you should be a subject of investigation. And that's how things work. We call it kuma ikia because na yak ye tinga man chimana de yen when yar ban kir. Ka kapia the kir a chin kapia the kir be jalo guide to the pay ke cheran we ke lo yen a pot. Ye minister, ye security officer, ye government officials. Ka kapia dun chanye lo ka be jalo kwen kir. Ke kapia de. Kuna kucha lo ya ke ne ke kere Kiir Mayardit. And it seemed like chimana de yen okay. Ranban ayo chimana de yen mbukidi aba loya ba koi loy. And I will not be blamed for it. Makira blogok. Ki yanti ka kulela okay. Kwa ko pande Sudan. We need to ask ourselves actually a right question. What is my contribution to the problems? And Nabajal concluded like this. Kwa ko to pana here. We want to ask ourselves too. You take example, Chimanaka Yuka Thichman, you could oh, we don't have unity. Bankir care about unity. Or whoever care about unity. Go where I can't teach you bear teach mantino kujalo, okay. In diaspora, almost every community, every South Sudanese community is represented. But how is Kiir responsible in the way that we are living in the West here? If we have a solution to the problem with our Sudan, Pimalata nina guiding for where we are, Chamane, the Western world and in East Africa and other places. Why are we not able to take that unity and do it if they cannot do it in Juba? And then we will have the best example. And if that we take that example, yen we jal ku gol we yikir ku jala ko to kir chukuben we nangen wan we ku wo ku watch mat learn the way of unity from us. No ka ken ku loy. Lekin wo war yor wanyen ku kalwel ku wo be ke to bula loy. Berke de pia de thing, I'm sorry to say it. Kere berke ti da we ko to Juba. Kere ti kiru ko ku ne ke jeletin America. Ko ne ke jele Australia. Ko ne ke jele Canada. Ku wo ko to ya wo ko kir gok. Rane jel pana Western world dil nang good education. Ku ke dil nang good experience in working with the government or other agencies. Manatu ran kule dukien ba de ne ka bekide ku keda ku keden ku kedwon na benyitok. And you will work hard with accountability yenom. I'll give you example. Some of us who are working at Luitene Tanga Kumai. I will cook a bangui. You don't know where the money come from. You don't know. And none of your business. The only thing that you need to do at the end of the year and making sure that your KPI met, or making sure that yen in chilondu a chaloy. Now you believe that you must be given an increment of money. That is something that you can discuss with the department. That is where your responsibility come in. If you think that you are overloaded and you're doing a lot of work, then you have a right now to complain that Kia loig. But at the end of the year, you will be looking back and say, at least I have contributed to the development of this country based on what I'm given, the task that I was given to do. That's how things are supposed to be. But na jel ko bae tene kulele an korba pani Junuba Sudan a karbala coin ko jela air. In state, some of them in real cases, some of them went and find a solution to the problem in a bad way. Majority koi kwan jalten law into the security forces. They have gone to high positions. Loika kapot? No. Are they representing Ben Kiir Mayardit properly? No. Are they representing South Sudan properly? No. And then why do we see ourselves as a solution to the problem? One of the areas, intimidation of Kotoke HL. You take example, before SPLA, we have journalists. Many of them who are surviving now. They have survived, and they were working in Akuma, the Sudan. They have their own restrictions, but they were allowed to leave to tell their own stories. Deya, na lag ben ka we koito, chamano ko winto ke chipi, ku jalelu ku lele bake. Akin ben ya ben ga we de cheping. And this goes to ko jamen ye nonga information. Weta ben Kiir Mayardit na wo ko won chi je na idea biaga ke chol ke ye chol audience profile ku jal ben jal ko winto ke ye representing speeches ka ben. Ku jal ka ti man ku lele okay, ben ka ye jam to ngalangalit. A nation actually address, and the address that he Chigam was broadcasted on South Sudan TV. Kujaran jamnin information ka karani na muk South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation kujalti kulula okay. How many people to in ABM nom? How many people to Malwal or Gong Machar? How many people to Yambio, Kapoita, Kapochala, Kamaban, Kanasser, Karueng inside, whether in Panaru area or up to Rang, or in Bor or in Rumbek or in Ayot or in. How many people have listened to this speech in those areas? Or people in Lapon? Ye ko kedi ci wer ban ki wer ban Kiir Mayardit. Uh, then I think let me know what are you getting? Nong echoing. I'm not recording. If you think that there is there was a problem before, then Mike, what is happening? I'm not recording. I'm actually live. Went live, done. I'm live, man. But I don't know what is happening. It could be Facebook. Facebook is not distributing it. I can see it very well here. I don't know what is happening. Cho cho nghe. Get me. Na nong ke cho cho piang if there is a. Hey, and then the problem is that Facebook is not. I think there could be a delay, maybe a 7-second delay because of maybe Facebook, and that could be the issue. So another thing also, this show is supposed to last only 1 hour. Tenen. So it will be technical enough for the critics of the government to think that later, Ajak is trying to. Thank you. Ajak is trying to appease. No, I'm not. But na yuku jam kuchuki wina deke kawaku chui tingi ya because yen keke chitul nowadays. Aguta chaka bai ya kuchang bai wina tik. Kai ni moj ku chika wo chiting. Kuchiti ku we chi tingi ya kai yen pa na che bai. You are not helping yourself. You are not helping yourself. So kilo rat pa ni Junuba Sudan man tiene, I hope people will sit down kubinga jam kulele okay. Unlike other countries, you take example go wa ko to here, one a role to play, and the role that we can play is actually to have collective responsibilities. Number one, now you could think man we cannot get involved in some of the things that are happening now then why don't we have the responsibility to be able to advocate for issues, humanitarian issues, human rights issues, and not as individuals, but as a group? Now, I take example, whether it is happening in Murle, whether it is happening in Bor, whether it is happening in between Twitcher or Abiy, or it is happening in Yambi or wherever, and you speak as a South Sudanese on the issues that are happening there, you would change something. Coming down to what I interrupted, whether the information ban yipping is not a critic, but is an intriguing way of trying to ask. South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation on Kulalayin, are you taking this responsibility serious? If you are taking these responsibilities serious, then there is an argument that you need to make to the Minister of Information. The percentage that understand Arabic Pani University Sudan is small. The percentage that understand English Pani University Sudan akur. Then the question will come in, Yongu Yugaping. And what can we do? Now, Chiben Kiir Mayardit kuchi speech gwele tongalangalid. 1 hour speech. Why is that speech not translated into Bari? Ago Bari, ago Goping. Why is that speech not translated to Tonga Nuer? Ago Nuer, ago Ping. Why is that speech not translated to Tonga Jiang? Ago Jiang, ago Ping. Nanong bongo to buy Ping Tonga Jiang ka wari Tonga bongo. It doesn't need a lot of skill. It just needs good human resources in order to do that. And the reason why you are doing that, so that you know that you have a population that is informed. Lakini population can inform. And this is where it is very important now. Look at the SPLM, SPLA. Or the SPLM as a political party. Now, South Sudan, you are in a very good position. Baranto Balang ke member of parliament, but he could okay, or the secretary of SPLM or whoever is the chairman of SPLM. But look, you are a political party. You are not the SPLA with the gun. We need to talk. You are a political party? Yes. What have you done? Let's talk. I'm not trying to criticize you, but convince me, why would I vote for you in 2024? You ask that question. Yong yani chwet. Te bin ko je ticket SPLM. Yong chaloi. Na luele la kulwe. Alwe kulwe watch by baby. Why watch by baby? Kayen you have now got him. Ka korbati to ka bach. Because now we're chrobe chadolete na lula kachin. Chakuben chokuchu panda chu baby. Was it an objective of the SPLM? It was not. Then SPLM would have not have an issue with Bona Malwala Madut. Bona Malwala ye jam kulwele yen. We cannot fight for the whole Sudan. Kujola koi koko ke toya de ko anye ke chol the separatists. Ake jam kulwele ke no, we cannot fight for the whole Sudan. We need South Sudan. Go garang mabir go bear kulwele wek. Na lwel ku ye ba e butem ko man tinu ku ba thor ka nu ba thor ka no nu ba ji betoko wa. Angas na bethor kana abramat kana shumal ko ter ko wa. Darfor abramat on ko bethor ko wa. Lakini ayo ku leke ku na ile ku ke ku yen. Ko mi ke Darfor ayo ke job me belar tong. Na le dumia moy ke yo panen ke chiliet a chetiong aba li ogop. I can piu ke deke ke ku ka chen manatu they are marginalized people. That was the argument of Deng Nial Boy. The disagreement came Deng Nial can agree Jaden in 1960s. Aye William Deng Nial aye local in agree Jaden Kujola the other members of the SANU walk Bija Agumea, Nubia Agum, Nuba Agum, Angasna Agum, Kordofan Agum, Darfur Rezigat Theater Walom Bagara Keka Agumea. We cannot come and isolate ourselves. South Sudanese Kulurkuka Panda Gum Panda Butem Tok. We are going to have the same problem. That's why Dr. John Garang Mabio like the idea Denganial Maboy. Kulwelian, yes, that inclusive and secular Sudan is a very good argument. In Ganang idea and jam kululakachin yaling to the church. Era anakela to the church and anakela to masjid. Manini jama. So please, yin ka in Iran, go on your Friday in Muslim, lekin ka in a Christian, go on your Sunday. But we must remain as people of the secular New Sudan. There was no idea called we have to liberate South Sudan as an objective. So na loran ku keje bai bang duon ku yokin ku ping ler ku yokin ku le ku piat ku lo wan ban Kiir Mayardit watch bai ku bebe e ka yoke ke che objective gran give that as an option on in jam 2003 ku le yen if Omar Hassan al-Bashir is not going to make unity attractive. The only solution, the only thing that will let us move out of the unity is that when Umar don't take advantage of the time and the interim period. So the SPLM kere garang mabiur, then you need now to debate your member of parliament by kuyokela. We need to talk about SPLM with you. Do you really believe in SPLM? If they believe in SPLM, then they must implement the objective of SPLM. Number one, liberty. Number two, justice. Number three, freedom. Number four, socio-economic development. Within freedom on any they were talking about the concept of democracy. Because South Sudan and constitution kukechi nangakuma winter, manatu we are transforming our tribal setup into the system of governance that is governed by the constitution, which is a new thing. In Kachi Dr. John Jamea Kulweli Yen, we have to take the role of educating our own communities. Because government is going to be a new thing to them. A government is going to be a new thing to them. Constitution is going to be a new thing to South Sudanese. Police is going to be a new thing to South Sudanese. Statutory courts are going to be a new thing to South Sudanese. Roads are going to be new things to South Sudanese. Insurance is going to be a new thing to South Sudanese. Individual rights in context of living in a country where there is a government is going to be a new thing to South Sudanese. Manatu SPLM as a party, as a ruling party, have the right to educate the people of South Sudan. That was the argument in Garang Mabiyuratem, the chairman of SPLM, the late chairman of SPLM. Manatu ke in a citizen in South Sudan now, ke karba lweleke, na chi korba Kiir Mayardit ko inti yine lwele Kiir yok bae. Kuye korba barol liberated ke in a member of the SPLM. Or ke in Iran to bae, ke men ke wan mut chito. Yeah, and within the SPLM, but and I don't belong to any party, but an around to koike did by and logum SPLM chin and I have suffered, my brothers have suffered, my family have suffered. So I have an absolute right to be able to say no. The idea of liberation when in a okay led by SPLM, you cannot misconstrue that. A chilubala lum ku lor ku balej badonko or dul badonko ku jalalwele. What I believe now is the same thing that was there in 1983. No, you have to be stopped. That is not what we used to believe. And that was not the objectives. Manatuka in a citizen in South Sudan. Manatuka in a citizen of South Sudan. Yen role du ka karba lweleke eke chol biyogo we karba we ke challenge to believe that yen a chebala kuma ijeni nong en bala war. Knowing your rights is one thing. Knowing your right ba yi du ba nyi mane manatuka in ko inkoje. Na ba yi du ba nyi ke yen politician e chile mo makarponum ku lwele be intimidated. Yen a minister nang right or whatever. Kulwe biyina nyon kulwe yena, you have to listen to the way I want it ba lekin you know. Yes, anang kindang kwa ras ka be lo indol kunyot kinyen. Lekin a simple question is you know. Yongu ye yeni. Was it not any kiter walk? I will give you example pan bor on anarane chol yaya. Eyo koy no. Go lo bor bi dit ket kulela yen ka I may be sorry. A chene kerut be a one yaya was very notorious era in security. He was very notorious when he killer. In Kenya, in a kitchen where we are le yum away, ye can jam kakayaya, but be titanga kuma. At that moment, koike buy, koike citizen ka buy are you, chimana de ye na kokitoka ye ni betemro alawako. Na bora ana pane Junuba Sudan ane jam chiko bebe ye lweke. Kubi kulele derito na chito deri matemro alawako. Or yen inga ye jamula yin bengai no alawako. Kuma na tura na chen ke piel lu Kiir Mayardit chi Kiir Mayardit kon. You are destroying him. Kuna nga lo ke piet. You will find in chiran chi diob yo dele ke do merian dun chin numberless kutawtin. Lo ku kana pen. Ku yen chen ke tin chiama bach. Ka be jalwele men die ye men nga man ka be lwela ne rana kuma. Ne le mo Kiir Mayardit. Ne le ye cha yunga piel go. In ke ne le wan mu ke groke. In ne le wan mu ke groke. Ake yene ka long ku lwela ka lo ke piet. A lo ke piet won be bai be kon. Okay, ye yu kanisa yan ne le Kiir ka. Ne le garanka. Ne le koi toro kwal manyanka. Ne le cha wena kotka. Ne le wani ga ka. Kon ke choke cho temwer. Choke cholom temia ben bai benom lao. Mana tu ke ko ne ke long. Ku chin ne le ke mu ka to man ti ne ke ko ba jala tira ne chuma de yen apiet. On ye wolong yin e bunim lao. Yira ande korbara ben yo echoke. Take example lita beta dubur 10 wala talata dubur wala arba dubur wala kamsa dubur. Inta munazil. Munazilation. Lano lo teji baden te gulei amul zeda. Wamul zeda. Mata amul zeda vitatu mut. Manatu inchi bai kony. Iriok bai. Inchi bai kony. Iriok bai. So ke karba luele ka. Riang bai. Na yelo maktape kulo lui te kero ku jale lord break. Inchi bai kony. Na ye jal ku wan garir in Juba. Ku bar baberir Kampala for 6 months, 7 months. Kuna chi meya dugaw ka lwele yonga da ka yen meya diene Kiir Mayardit la bagaw. En ko ka yonga. The question is, yong ene yidom. What do you have? Inang paike da tam ka yin liu loy. Or inang ruon ka yin liu loy. Yongu cha yen ko ka Junuba Sudan ene yidom. Kurani dom meya eran loy loy. Eran loy loy. Kiir Mayardit ya. Na chora na kumata ne ku chora ni wuzir kwa chongengo. Wazara ye ka choku dienge pan tede. Una kuma. Una kuma. Udira kene choku. Kuyene ran ba. Epa na kuma ato relative kuthina to ko kun gar waitin kwa to everybody. Kwa ja nyutin kwa ja nintin. Una kuma. Yeralo ino pinum na chicho wa kuma. Na chicho wa kuma. You must leave that house. Na laki ino kuthilo kulele Kiir Mayardit. Ari achen kupiat kuny bai. Okay. Achen ku kuny bai. Yeni to na kuma go koi win ka kuma chente teje katin. Go ga jorba ga lataje hotel. Manatu hotel bila thi wo bene ka koi lataje hot kene. That is your contribution. Waberti ya kulela la wo no. Okay. Kuna ngini ran chi jale loy kinchi chow loy jwar. Inchi jale inta ine e general go inyo chi loy. Lekina ye lwela maya duwadhi ke chat. Manatu na ye workforce. Koi winto akuma de Junuba Sudanich. Na no mi alift eto ke chio kuma luo ke ne active ku yena na another 50,000 chichop ku 50,000 na kin bearing be payroll adi ke dom manatu. The question is yetan ngu yero lo tin mana de ye na chicho. Yeah, it can happen na yera nun to in a pensioner, then that is a different argument. But na chicho ku the ake in dom me kama na you are contributing to that to kicho chalio. Barela bene atanko chabab. Ayelwela wo na loki na we ko dirman ne mia why ready to take over? Are we really? Are we really ready? Wo bere ke chol chabab na ma chabab ta again I'm over 40. I'm not. I'm older than Antorun. Ko Barack Obama lo ban yikolon ke 40 come. I'm older than him now. So jala nyil dia ka daga che chalo ban. But the question could be the ko jeke. Wogomanti in the majority of elders work SPLM are quick computers. They don't know how to wire the money wherever they go. They don't know where. Somebody is facilitating majority of the things that go wrong. Lekin aloy dil yo kala dil awarinya Ajak Deng Chiengkou. Dil or maybe younger. Manatu the question is now go ke lonyu na kai Kiir Mayardit man kolokulu baka chabab Angelan wan to ba mo ko bai. Ba lom go bai. Angel po kwal manyanga la bai mo kwin la bai we na ko la bai or maybe ding Santino deng wala la bai and the rest and the list goes ke ka la bai ku jalu la we Ajak ku we ku ba ram tin to Juba we ministers ku jala ko to air come and take over. Do we have the capacity? Do we have the understanding? Yes, we have the responsibilities to be able to do that. But how much do we understand about ourselves, people of South Sudan? What am I trying to say? Why don't we have now you go yen we are the alternative generation. Yung chi waru piyoj. Why are we not coming together? Value the importance of unity. Brainstorm. Create think tanks that are very productive to the well-being of the country. And then we would have taken part in helping the people. So now, then it will be too technical for you, and I'm sorry. Now, if you don't expect me to talk. I want you to ask yourself a simple question. If that means I'm not. If Kiir is doing this wrong, what am I doing wrong? So we chakalech niale kene we kwa bejaban yoko pialo gop ku this video beto ajanding YouTube India wako ku we chakele niale kawe.
Alonga